I cooked this ground beef and potatoes recipe, delicious and easy. A homemade meal always tastes better. Here in my pot, I'm going to add a little over 1 pound of ground beef. I'm going to brown the beef well here, in the oil I had already added. I had already heated it up very well. I'll mix well here until the meat changes color and becomes nice and dry. Let it cook in its own juices, the liquid it will release. Just stir until it crumbles apart nicely. Now here I'm going to add 1 chopped white onion. I'll also add 1.5 cups of tomato sauce or tomato paste, whichever you have at home. I'll mix these 2 ingredients well here with the beef, so the flavor stands out more, stronger. The secret is to season with love. Now I'll add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. I'll also add half a teaspoon of oregano, 1 chopped garlic clove, and I'll also put in some bay leaves to give the meat a really nice flavor. Now you just need to stir everything really well. And here, my beef is ready. It's fully cooked. Look, and it's nice and creamy. Now just turn off the heat and set the beef aside for a moment. I'll start here by cutting my potatoes in half. I'm going to cut 5 potatoes. And now I'll cut the potatoes into small pieces. With all the potatoes chopped, I'll place them now into a skillet with a bit of olive oil. I'm adding all the pieces I cut. Now I'll mix them well and let the potatoes get nicely golden. That perfect golden color makes all the difference. Now I'll add a generous teaspoon of salt. I'll also add 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and I'll also add 1 teaspoon of oregano for that wonderful flavor in the potatoes. And now you just need to mix really well. And here my potatoes are ready. Look, the seasoning blended in really well. They're nice and dry and golden. Now just turn off the heat. I'll transfer these potatoes into a baking dish now. I'm placing all the pieces in here. You'll see how delicious these potatoes turn out made this way. And now I'll add my cooked beef. Look how delicious this dish turns out. A simple recipe, but full of flavor. I'm spreading everything quickly here. And now on top, I'm going to add finely shredded mozzarella cheese to make it even tastier. I spread the cheese evenly. Now I'll add the olives. And now just bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. And now it's ready. The cheese has melted beautifully. Now let's cut a piece. And now all that's left is to enjoy this delicious ground beef and potatoes dish. It turned out wonderful.